ロム、続きからやっていきます。オリバーの起点のおかげでラモーナからなんだっけ、ユキノのポスターを譲ってもらえることになってってところだね。お邪魔しました。
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
嫉妬かな。
What are you talking about?
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
お前にモーションかけてるんだろそんな言い方があるんだ。
We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in the other.
そうそう。
Sure.
Well, we have the poster now. What's next?
Go ahead and call this number, Turing.
ん
He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
早いね。
Sure. Change the subject.
オリバーが大事なんだね。
I'll call him right now then. It's ringing.
You the ones looking for some papers?
あ、顔が出てこない。でもこの音楽は聞き覚えがあるぞ。
We are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional-like. You know Stardust?
うん、
I do.
知ってます。
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Megaphobitor arcade cabinet, and get out.
メガフォビターの箱体。
Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
I understand.
Good. I'll be waiting.
誰なんだろう。
Well, that was very mysterious.
Yeah, that's how this guy is.
本当に男かどうかってところだよね。
I don't even know his name, and I've been getting things from him for a few years now.
ああ、
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
まだ怒ってる。ライアン・マルベリー、まだいたんだね。どうも。あら、元気ない。あとは特にないか。あ、意外とある。フラワーマンションにも行けるし、あー、どうしよう。マンション行ってみるか、先に。
Maybe we should ring the bell first.
そうですね。そりゃそうだ。くまさん。
Hello, Pat. Could we see Melody? I guess that means yes.
だろうね。お邪魔します。はい、メロディー。メロディーを使うということ？
Turing, I'm not saying I don't like seeing your little pixelated face. You're certainly better company than most of the humans I have to deal with. But I am a busy woman, you know? Lots to do. Right, Pat?
分かってんのかな。
Traitor. Anyway, maybe we should space these little visits out a good bit further.
ああ、トレイターか。裏切り者って意味なんだよね、そういえば。そうだ。
Familiarity breeds contempt, after all. And I'm very good at contempt.
Wow.
I apologize, Aunt Melody. You've stated before that you like your peace and quiet, but we need your assistance.
Oh, we're running with the aunt thing, are we? Another woman would tell you not to butter her up, but oh, flattery will get you everywhere with me. All right. What do you need?
あ、いいんだ。ヴィンセントがこの町から出たがっている。
I can only imagine. If he's willing to turn coat on Parallax, I bet he feels like a mouse in a cat farm.
なぜお前が出てくる？
I know they don't actually farm cats, Pat. It was a metaphor. Whatever, it was a simile then. I am not going to play semantics with you. Moving on. Tell me what the trouble is, and I'll try to conjure up a solution.
そもそもあなたが彼との約束を守らないのが悪い。いやー、おべっかが好きだからこれは良くないな。情報をお金で買う必要があるんだ。
Yes, Mr. Mensa says he
お小遣いを
needs
ください。
100,000 credits before he's willing to speak openly. He also said that you already promised it to him, and that he won't be able to get out of the city without it. He'll give us the information once we have that, plus a few other things I'm certain we can get on our own.
What? You can't even scrape together that kind of money?
すいません。申し訳ない。
Your friend's not much of a journalist, eh, Turing?
耳が痛いね。
According to the statistics that I have found, it is unlikely that a journalist of any caliber less than the best would have that amount of liquid assets on hand.
その超一流を要求してんだよ、おばさんはね。
The pay for the profession just isn't that high, Aunt Melody.
Oh, I see. I guess it's one of those jobs people do because they get free review merchandise, eh?
そこまでのこともしてない気がするけど。まさに自分のことだ。
I can get you the money, Turing. But
Oh.
only because you're family. Just give Pat a few minutes to gather it.
私ですかみたいな。
Yeah, just keep moving, you big brute. While we wait, is there anything else you want to grill me over? Might as well save us both another visit.
仕事マンって感じだね。ウーマンか。ちょっと踏み込んでみるか。あなたと一緒にいるのがクマだけなんて、ちょっと悲しい気がするな。
Being alone is easier, and Pat isn't such bad company.
確かに。
I mean, what do you want me to do? Cry about never having a husband, a few kids, and a white picket fence? I had a company to run, and my mother's legacy to fix. What's to say some spawn of mine wouldn't do the exact same thing to my flower, just the other way around? This branch of the Flores line will do well without any more knives being inserted in backs. Thank you very much.
すごい強い女性だ。
You have that much enmity for your mother?
Have you seen what she did to North Korea? It's a wasteland of death and destruction.
えどういうこと？
If we had kept going down the path she charted, the whole world would be like that.
The information on the mesh does seem to paint a grim picture.
なんか記事あったっけ？
Grim barely scratches the surface. I've been there. At least under the Kims it was barely functional. Now, my mother's monsters have ripped every last resemblance of humanity from the land.
わーすごい。このセリフをゲームに入れてきたんだ。はあ。すごいな、すごいとしか表しようがないんだが。
They stalk the night like horrific creatures of legend, keeping the populace in line through constant fear. A horror story straight out of the pages of Bram Stoker. That's her legacy.
ブラムストーカー読んだことない。ちょっと探してみよう。
So I can't imagine I'd be a very good mother, just from the example I have to work with. That's life. I don't have any more regrets than anyone else my age does. My legacy will speak for itself, as my mother's did.
遺産を残した。パッドのこと聞くか気に入ってるみたいだし。実際パッドはどれくらい頭がいいの？
Smarter than I give him credit for, that's for sure. It's not the easiest thing in the world to measure, you know? He doesn't process language in the same way humans do, and even if he can understand me, my translation program just guesses at what he says most of the time.
Oh, you have a translator running from your neural implant.
へえ。あ、なるほどね。インプラント技術で耳に入ってくる言語を直接翻訳できるっていう技術があるわけか。便利だな。
Yes, I'm cheating.
チーティングなんだ。でもその機能欲しい。割とあり得る技術だもんな。インプラントは多分あと10年以内にはある程度できてくるだろうし。
Though, honestly, even without it, I have a pretty good idea of what he means most of the time. We've been together for a while now. Considering it only really works on large, typically predatory mammals, we don't have a lot of test subjects. It's a minefield of ethical concerns beyond just being prohibitively expensive. So Pat is a bear apart, at least until we can figure out how to apply the modified neural pathways without frying the brains of 90% of the subjects. The tech we developed is good. It just has a damned high mortality rate. Maybe one day there will be a bunch of talking tigers and dolphins building cities in the sea, but for now, we're stuck with creating beasts out of our own species.
はあ、そういうサイバーパンクもあるんだ。面白いな。言語の壁が全部取っ払われたら、生物としての種の壁もある程度消えるってことだもんね。はあ、その考えなかったな。厨房が質問があるんじゃないかい？
I do. It's a little personal, though. I'd understand if you didn't feel like answering.
Just shoot, Turing. I can take it.
Long ago, you lost your mother. I was wondering, how did you deal with it?
悲しみがあったかどうかだよね。
Hayden's only been gone for a few days, and I already feel like my circuits are going to lock up for good.
Oh, Turing, I'm not the right person to ask. I hated my mother. She's everything I thought wrong in the world, and when she was gone, I felt nothing but relief that I could start undoing the damage she did. Never mind the fact I had to watch her waste away from the cancer. Death was a blessing for us both. Besides, you'll find Hayden soon. Keep your chin up.
ほう。見つかるって言ったか。
Oh. Blast it! Enough with this subterfuge! We already know Hayden was killed.
Oh, no.
I won't be getting him back.
I'm sorry, Turing. I still don't know what to tell you.
あ、メロディーこの事実知らなかったんだ。本当に知らないのかな。
I've lost people, but never anyone close enough to wound me. I don't know that I've ever had anyone close enough to do that. If you feel like talking about it, I'm willing to listen. Or make Pat do it anyway.
冗談も交えてくれるんだね。
Thank you. I don't know.
Stick it out. Time heals all wounds. Or so they say. This too shall pass.
メロディーがどこまで知っているか、または関与してるか、まだわからないからな。そろそろ行かなくては。おかえり、パッド。
Oh, just in time then. Take the cash and get moving.
クレジットなんだね。あ、まあ確かに現金はなさそうだしな。
I can finally get back to whatever it was I was doing before you burst in here.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Your help has been invaluable to us.
Yes, yes. Brown nose later. You've got things to do too.
パッド、ママもやっぱり悩んだりするの？何言ってるかわからんぞ。そうかも、みたいな感じかな。
Madame Flores is more of a royal figurehead at Flower these days. The group's board of directors make most of the major decisions in consultation with FCG's chief officers.
なるほど。
I did not think I would feel such a strong resonance with Melody. We're connected by the barest of threads, but she is already important to me.
うん。大切な人物になったからこそ狙われるんじゃないかな。
Is that strange?
煽るね。世の中には奇妙なことがあるもんなんだ。
I guess there's nothing to do but run with it.
そう。
Some
抱えても
gifts are too
OK。
valuable to look at too closely, lest they vanish into thin air, and I already have a penchant for overanalyzing things.
バランスだよ。
Let's get moving. We still have things to do before we can meet back up with Mr. Mensa.
さて、公園でヴィンセントに会うか、それともポスターの件を片付けるかなんだが、ちょっとマップだけ見ておこう。
Detective
Otto?
Rivers, to what do we owe the pleasure?
なんか悪いことしましたかね。
I wanted to check in with you away from the prying eyes of my corporate masters.
あは。
It wasn't too hard to track you down here. Only took a slight abuse of power to follow your credit transactions in the AutoCAD system.
何か手がかりは見つかったの？
Not much. Listen, I've hit a dead end on the investigation again, and I could really use another lead from the two of you.
なるほど。
I had been busy hunting down I'm not sure if I want to call him a soldier of fortune or an assassin for hire. Either way, I tracked this guy down to see if he might have been hired by Parallax to snatch Hayden, but he's got an ironclad alibi for the relevant period of time. That leaves me with nothing. Nada. Jack diddly shit.
所在がわからないってことか。
Do the two of you have anything to give me? Otherwise, I'm back to hunting down the froyo-hating robot ghost in the park.
それは退屈そうだね。でもなんかそんな情報あったっけ？
At least my superiors would be ecstatic, considering how much they keep riding my ass about it.
We're on thin leads ourselves, Detective Rivers. We have a meeting with someone from inside Parallax who might be able to give us answers, but he's unlikely to want to talk to the police. I just wish this. Never mind.
おっと、どうしたチューニング。
Buck up, Turing. I wish this was easier too.
行き詰まってるね。
But
どっ
with
ちも
detective work, sometimes it's not about being clever. It's just about being more dogged and relentless than whoever you're chasing. You two are my new deputies, right? So keep your nose to the ground and keep digging. I still have a few contacts I can hit up to try finding out a little more. You let me know if there's anything else I need to be going after.
ああ、じゃあまだなんか出てくる可能性があるんだね。そうするよ。ありがとう、レクシー。
Yeah, sure. Just get going. Don't forget, if you die, I'm gonna kick your ass.
ああ、ありがたいね、こういうこと言ってくれるのは。
Okay then, we only have a single lead. If Parallax really is as shady as Vincent seems to suspect, it could end up very interesting. Let's see if we can put an end to this. Finally.
うん。まだ全然事情が見えてこないんだけどね。どこまで進んでんだろう。
Oh, I just received an email from Tomcat. They finished decrypting Hayden's data cache.
このタイミングで
It seems that it was filled mostly with his personal logs about my creation and mental development. The more technical information was already scraped. Perhaps that is why it was left behind when they snatched him. Still, these files should be enlightening, if only in a personal way. I'll peruse them in my spare time and let you know if I find anything interesting. I'd hate for all the trouble we went to be for nothing.
なるほど。さて、マップを開きましょう。ああ、やっぱり病院の方の手は消えたか。ははは。ってなると、まあ次はスターダストクラブでトレードっていうことになるのかな。今回はここまでで終わりたいと思います。ではまた次回。